Alien, Aliens, American Ninja Part 2, American Werewolf, Back to the Future, The Beastmaster, Beverly Hills Cop, Big Trouble in Little China, Blade Runner, BMX Bandits.
Paul Acton. Yeah. Susan Black. Yeah. Tracy Brunt.
Cobra, Commando, Crocodile Dundee, Dirty Dancing.
Elizabeth Duffy.
Yeah.
Nicholas Hollywood.
Here, sir. Evil Dead Part 2, Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
It's a £5 title, but if you supply your own tape, I'll do it for £2.50.
Friday the 13th, Friday the 13th Part 2, Friday the 13th Part 3.
He's afraid. He's alone. He's 3 million light years from home. That's right. After 6 long years, E.T. is now released on high-quality home video. Get your copy here. Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning. Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives.
We'll take one.
I tell you what, I'll give you a discount if you can tell me what E.T. is short for.
Extraterrestrial.
Sorry, it's because he's only got little legs. I'm here all week. Ghostbusters, Gremlins, The Goonies, Hellraiser, Highlander. Hi, sir. Something for the weekend?
You read my mind, Nicholas. Surprise me. You know what I like.
I'll swing by your office tomorrow after school.
The Karate Kid, Labyrinth, The Lost Boys, Lethal Weapon.
Carol Hitch.
Porky's, Predator, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Nick, can you get me a copy of Big?
It's only just come out of the pictures.
So, there's a guy in the 5th year who takes his dad's video camera and points it at the screen.
I guarantee the quality will be unwatchable. My tapes are first-generation copies of the original home video release. You have to respect the filmmakers.
Revenge of the Nerds, Space Camp, Stand By Me.
Oi! Quiet at the back. Not another sound.
Teen Wolf, The Terminator, Top Gun and Weird Science. I also have Making Michael Jackson's Thriller and Eddie Murphy live in concert, Raw and Delirious.
Where'd you get all your films from?
You seen Highlander?
Of course. There can be only one.
What is with Sean Connery's accent in that film?
Well, it's Sean Connery's accent, he doesn't do anything else.
I know, but what is his character meant to be? Spanish?
I think he's Egyptian.
With a Scottish accent? It's like with the Untouchables. What is he meant to be? Irish?
With a Scottish accent.
I mean, come on, Sean, put a little effort in. Earn your paycheck. That's 20p. Thank you.
Mr. Hitchins.
Okay, thank you. The police sergeant is just finishing up downstairs, but he has everything he needs from you. You're welcome to go home now. Do you need collecting?
No, sir. I actually have a part-time job after school. I'm already late.
Where is it you work?
Hollywood Nights, sir. The video shop behind the precinct. My uncle owns it.
Very good. A part-time job will prepare you well for life after school. Keep it up. Mr. Hollywood, I will be meeting with the headmaster shortly. We will decide how best to communicate the unfortunate passing of our beloved caretaker. In the meantime, it's vitally important we support the police investigation and that the circumstances surrounding Mr. Hitchins' death remain confidential. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If by any chance certain details become known outside of these four walls, the repercussions for a certain individual will be swift and severe. Am I making myself clear?
Absolutely, sir.
I will telephone your parents this evening to inform them of the situation. You're welcome to take tomorrow off as a day of authorised absence.
That won't be necessary, sir.
Suit yourself. Mr. Hollywood, you have borne witness to what I can only imagine was a deeply disturbing and troubling sight, especially for someone so young. If you need to talk about it, you come and see me.
Thank you, sir. I'll be fine.
Seen a lot of dead bodies, have you, Mr. Hollywood?
I swear on my life, watch it again if you don't believe me. In the background of the scene, you can see a real-life ghost.
That is absolutely not true.
Hear me out. About an hour into the film, there's a scene with Ted Danson in his apartment, and in the background, peeking behind some curtains, you can see this young boy, and he's nothing to do with the film. Thank you. Story goes, the boy fell out of the apartment window, and he now haunts the building where the scene was shot.
Right, no. I've seen Three Men and a Baby, and that apartment is a set.
No, you don't know that.
As with most Hollywood studio comedies, that would have been filmed on a soundstage.
There is no apartment building. That story is fake.
No, you don't know that. Watch it again, you'll change your tune. Have you seen it? It's so freaky.
That's the kid who found the dead body. I'll catch you up. Hey, are you the kid who sells pirated videos?
Ahoy there. Any requests?
Yeah, can you get me a copy of Dirty Dancing?
Yeah, I just saw one actually. You're the fourth girl to ask for it this week. I should just carry a bag of them around with me.
You could set up a stall outside the girls' changing rooms.
That's not a bad idea. You know, the film isn't as dirty as it actually sounds.
Yeah, I know. I saw it at the pictures. Do you not like it?
Full of cliches and stock characters, not my cup of tea.
Thanks for the review, Barry Norman. Films with strong female characters offend you, do they?
Well, I didn't say that.
Is it because it explores a young woman's sexual awakening in a non-critical manner? You probably prefer films where female sexuality is punished, usually in the form of some poor half-naked female being bludgeoned to death. That reminds me, aren't you the one who found Hitchins dead in his office?
How do you know that?
Everyone's talking about it. Claire Drayton's mum works as a cleaner here. She said Pirate Kid was the first to find him. That true?
Well, Mr. Mortimer told me not to talk about it, actually.
That's interesting.
Is it?
I heard Mortimer shouting at Mr. Hitchins yesterday afternoon.
Where?
Near the caretaker's office. I'd just been to the toilet and heard them arguing.
And quite frankly, it's getting worse.
Look, I'm only one man, Keith. Kingswood have got a team of 3 caretakers, and that's the smallest school.
Yes, but you make more work for yourself in the long run due to your sheer ineptitude and inability to get a job done right in the first instance. I'm sick of it.
I'm sorry, I'm not standing here listening to this. Look, if the headmaster...
Oi, girl! Where should you be?
Home economics, sir. I just went to the toilet.
Right, shift it and lose the headphones.
Next thing I know, Mr. Hitchins is dead as a dodo. Can't say I'm surprised after the way Mr. Mortimer talked to him. He probably had a heart attack. Here, tape over this.
Oh, thanks. Oh, you can collect it tomorrow at break time. I'm underneath the main stairs next to the tuck shop.
Cheers, big ears.
What is this? Do you think I'm thick or something? This isn't legal tender. Get out of here.
Oh, you two. Belle's gone inside.
You'll
have the time of your life. Get your copy of Dirty Dancing here. It's the film your dad doesn't want you to see.
I'll take one.
Hey, where's your mate?
Oh, Jessica. She's gone.
Where?
I asked my teacher and she's been taken off the register, so she probably isn't even coming back. It's bloody inconvenient, actually. She was the lead in the school show, so now Natalie has to do it all at short notice, which means everybody else has...
Nicholas, my boy.
Sir. Quiet today?
It's a Friday lunchtime. They're all down the pub.
Something for the weekend?
What you got for me? Something steamy, I hope?
Yes, sir. I think this will do the job.
9.5 weeks. That's a curious title.
Sir, do you teach a student called Jessica Hayes? 4th year, blonde, conventionally attractive.
No, one doesn't come to mind. You got a little crush, Hollywood?
No, she's a customer with an outstanding order. The thing is, she's gone missing.
Taught a few Jessicas in my time. But tell the truth, after a while you all blend into one.
It's just strange because she was one of the last people to see Mr. Hitchins alive, and now she's just disappeared.
Do you smell a whiff of mackerel, Hollywood?
Sorry, sir?
Something fishy afoot.
Not only that, sir, between you and me, I'm certain that the cause of Mr. Hitchins' death was not natural or innocent.
Murder?
I couldn't possibly confirm or deny, sir.
Well, that's not what the local rag says.
The 62-year-old popular caretaker at Wales Comprehensive School passed away peacefully in his office. Sorry, what? He'll be greatly missed by staff and pupils, said Deputy Headmaster Keith Mortimer.
Sounds like our dear old caretaker's died with his boots on.
Oh, idiot, you forgot to rewind it.
Okay, what about you, you hypocrite? Why don't you take Alison to one of your heavy metal vomit parties? Or take Brian out to the parking lot at lunch to get high? What about Andy? For that matter, what about me? What would your friends say if we were walking down the hall together? They'd laugh their asses off, and you'd probably tell them you were doing it with me so they'd forgive you for being seen with me. I hate you! I'm Jessica Hayes, and I was performing Claire from The Breakfast Club by John Hughes.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me. It's the future of law enforcement. Part man, part machine, all cop. Get your copy of RoboCop here today. Mortimer's coming!
Stop what you're doing. As you well know, there'll be no buying and selling of contraband on school premises. Mr. Cunningham, line up outside the headmaster's office. You've been told enough times about this. Mr. Hollywood, I suggest you come with me. Everybody else, outside.
This is theft, Mr. Hollywood. Criminal behaviour of the highest order. I should call the police and let them cart you away. What do you have to say for yourself on the matter?
I cannot defend my actions, sir. But they are nothing compared to the killing of an innocent man and its subsequent cover-up.
What on earth are you blithering on about?
Jessica Hayes in the 4th year. She witnessed you arguing with Mr. Hitchins shortly before I found him dead in his office. You were shouting, acting aggressively towards him, and now Jessica has coincidentally disappeared from school. I'm not sure what's going on around here, but there's one thing I know for certain. There was nothing peaceful about Mr. Hitchins' death.
Well, it was instant, if nothing else.
Sorry?
Mr. Hollywood, I confess. I confess that the details of Mr. Hitchins' death have been somewhat manipulated, but it was done with the full blessing of his family.
I don't understand, sir.
How exactly do you think Mr. Hitchins died?
He was murdered, sir. Battered to death with a hammer.
Ineptitude. Give him ineptitude.
He wasn't murdered, Nicholas.
3 caretakers they've got. 3.
Then how did he die?
Just me, yeah. Just...
take no pleasure in telling you this, Nicholas. Mr. Hitchins was a bloody fool. The man couldn't hang a picture on a wall, never mind a hammer. The idiot killed himself. The police investigation confirmed there was nothing suspicious about his death. I spoke to his family and we agreed the full extent of his death shouldn't be revealed. I also confessed that there was a further detail that I even withheld from the police and his dear wife. Betty Blue. One of yours, I take it. I'll hang on to this.
Wait, but what about Jessica?
Her family moved house last year. Her parents hoped she'd conclude her education here, but I gather transport became an issue. She transferred to Kingswood, closer to home.
So she's gone for good?
She goes to a school 5 miles away. She's still in the same town.
Might as well be at the other side of the world.
Nicholas, this ends now. Murdered caretakers, disappearing students. You've been watching too many films.
Yes, sir. Hey.
Hey! Any new releases?
101 greatest goalkeeping blunders? No? Try this.
What's it about?
It's a murder mystery, set in a school.
Any good?
It has its moments. It's a little derivative, but the actors are good. The romance is a little bit underdeveloped.
Oh, what happens?
Boy meets girl, boy loses girl, boy finds girl again.
Girl finds boy, actually. So, how does it end?
It's a little unresolved.
Do you think there'll be a sequel?